All right, so today I'm actually going to do something I've always wanted to do. And I have these wonderful neighbors that moved in, and I was sitting out here, and this one guy, their friend, was like, I like your sacred geometry pattern on your shoulder. And he was also wearing one of these on his shirt. He had this flower of life. So I looked at him and I was like, what you know about the flower of life? And apparently he is a shaman and taught these people all this stuff. And today I'm actually gonna go and do, they call it buffalo. I might be mispronouncing it, but they call it the toad for the first time. So I will be documenting a little bit. I'm not really gonna be taping much because it's more of a private thing, but I'm gonna document a couple things when I'm there, some pictures with some folks. And then I'm going to try to document what I saw or felt after the experience. I don't know technically how many times I'm going to do it, but we will see. But it was so funny when I spoke with the guy, because I always believe my sister's looking over on me. And ever since I've been thinking about doing this stuff for the last 2 years, I asked him, I was like, what's your name? And my sister's nickname was Kiki. And his name is Kiki. So you can't really make shit like that up. So it's the universe calling it. Like my boy Dave always says, you don't have to look for the medicine, it finds you. So blessings, wish me luck, and we'll see what happens. This is epic. This is so awesome. Look at this. Holy shit. Epic. It's totally epic. I am ready to be enlightened. This is epic. You know, I had to Ocsi it up. This is gonna be great. Can't do it without the ootses. Said, who knows what this is gonna bring? The gentleman in the picture with the bracelet I gave, he's the shaman. His name is Kiki, same name as my sister's. I just helped him set up all this. There's a bunch of tents elsewhere on that side. Trampoline there. This is gonna be a epic ride. But then I'm gonna shut the phone down because this is more of a private, you know. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Is it two? Or one?
One.
Damn. Are you in the corner you need? My friend used to live there.
Oh?
This old lady, she had my mom's friend. She knows her. She had like 50 cats.
Wow.
I went in almost 8, 9 cats.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough to try to clean that. To take small hits.
You like
A little bit.
but very slowly.
Yeah. Because if I do it fast, I'm gonna run out of gas. Too much cigarettes.
Sit whatever you're comfortable, the
Right
most
here's good.
comfortable. Come to you, to my heart, brother. To your heart.
Thank you.
Just hold it.
Okay.
Whatever you can.
How about this?
Yeah, whatever you can.
Yeah. Okay,
you
that
can.
works. This is perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
So just intention. No, intention. Take your time. Take your time. Intention. Take your time. And right now we're gonna do the bread. As much as you can. Then get it out. And on the second time, when you get everything out, you're gonna start lighting. You're gonna slowly
Pull.
Yeah. You got it? Take everything out and start pulling.
Release your hand, don't hold it.
Slowly, slowly go. Slowly.
You guys just repaired my whole body. If I gotta teach you guys something. I realize when you sit here and you do this, I feel this hurt here, that hurt, and all that goes away. Right? So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, like, oh my God, it's so fun because it's actually fixed every little ache and pain. My back was killing me when I got it done. And I'm like, yeah, this is what this experience made me realize. Shit, I know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And it was so weird to run into people like you that understood what the fuck I'm talking about. Because nobody listens to me, but I talk about it, but they never listen. I swear to God, bro. Wait till you see me do comedy. It's gonna be great. Oh my, this is awesome. This is exactly what I thought it was gonna feel like, and that's why I wanted you guys here. Like, I didn't know what her thing was. That's everybody did. That was what you guys are. Because you understood what the fuck I'm talking about, which is hard to explain to people.
Right? Unless you get it, you get it. It's like
You'll
you don't
see.
get
Wait
it.
till you go out with me, man. When you guys go out with me, you'll be like, holy shit. Like, I had a buddy of mine, Mark. I've known him since he's 5 years old. He's like a little dinky dink, right? Right? Kiki, remember I told you? She taught him. So we start seeing all these synchronicities. He never got laid. He's 40 years old. I go, Mark, if anybody gonna teach you how to be a cripple, motherfucker, it's me. And Mark is, like, physically he's okay, but here he ain't. But I'm awesome here, but this is a little...
Oh, so you're like...
Yeah!
Oh,
Yeah!
cool.
So I kind of
Okay.
help him out. Wait till you meet him. He's like, yeah,
This is
and
cool.
I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay. And one time I was eating mushrooms and I look at Mark and I go, Mark, listen, this way, he wants to go out, drink, and socialize. He never goes out. Man, there's so much stories I can tell you, man. Just fucking see? That's why it's that hard for me to do comedy, dog. Just get me on stage, dog, and bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
Remember I told you in the car, it's not about whether I could do it. My whole thing was, what do I do? I know I could do anything. I just didn't know what it
But what
is.
makes you
I
happy?
didn't know what it was now. Now I'm like, God, it's not that I don't. Once I have a focus, And you tell me, do that. I always do it. It's crazy. I wanted this to happen. 2 years I talk about it to myself, keep saying it, keep saying it, keep saying it. 'Cause it happens.
And we come to your home.
Yeah, bro.
We came to you.
Bro, I was homeless. Oh my God, so much shit. And then the dog I wanted. You want to hear a crazy story about my dog? So I always wanted a bull terrier, right? Because everybody's like pit bulls. Like, oh, I want something. So I get the most difficult dog to fucking train. He's sitting in a bar stool with sunglasses on. I still, bro, bro, you guys have no idea. Like when you go out with me, they be like, I'm telling you, you just bet like, oh man, this is good. May I do one more?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you guys, bro, man, you guys just made me realize, what the fuck am I bitching about? Nigga? I got this. And you always do it. Like when Mark went out with me the first time, and I don't notice shit like that. I'm just me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Mark, bro, I had a girl one time walk up to me and she was like, I don't know about your energy, and it's always this energy shit, bro. Sometimes I put my glasses on because I don't want to look at people, because I know once I look at them, they're gonna dump their whole life story on.
Right.
I'm a Libra. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
My mom's a Libra. I'm a Libra. So this experience just gave me the most clarity ever. Look, there's so many people here. It literally just told me what I already knew, and it's hard to explain. It wasn't like tripping, like if you're tripping on like mad mushrooms. It was you try to explain to people and it just won't let you do it. That's the most symbolic shit ever. Leaving the compound and looking at this float right by. Love you guys too. What a fucking epic journey. Crazy. I'm walking out of here after the most enlightening day I ever had. And this hobbly old dog, look at him, just Tucker, we both hobble. He just walked up to me. Look at him. Oh man, oh itchy. He's itchy. What a fucking night, y'all. All right, it's time to explain what happened tonight. It's coming in another video. I gotta get my ass on. Bye, Tucker. Thank you, buddy. I'll see you soon. Hobble away, my friend. What a night. All right, under the avocado tree where this all started. So this is my reflection of my trip to do this toad, which, by the way, my mother gave me a jade toad before I went to do this. And I told her, well, if I don't come back, here's the codes to the bank account and the other stuff. She's like, you'll come back, but you'll probably come back different. And boy, was she not wrong. So I clipped a couple videos while I was there. Literally, when I got there, I helped them all set up the stuff. You'll see in the few videos I clipped. I'm also gonna put this whole adventure and their link below. So if anybody's interested in doing what I just did, I'll have it linked down there hopefully. And if not, just hit me up and I'll give you all the info. I also finished my tattoo, if everybody noticed from the last videos that I put in this one. But which also says strength doesn't come from a physical capacity, it comes from an indomitable will. But anyway, so as I get there, there's this one girl that had the compound, and she literally went in there before me. I was in there with the shaman, my two neighbors. My one neighbor had a good experience. He had a clarity of what he needs to do, how to treat certain people, and it was cool. And then the girl went and she freaked out. A lot of, screaming and crying, and so I was a little nervous. But I went in there for clarity of what I need to do in my life, because right now I'm not really fond of what I'm doing. So I kind of knew what I wanted to do, I just didn't know for sure. Should I just do it? And they gave me this thing. It was like a little pipe, metal pipe. They put it in this little brown powder, and you kind of take a long drag. And then when you take this long drag, you hold it in as much as you can and then blow it out. And I got this, just a euphoric feeling over me. wasn't like knock your socks off, like if you eat a lot of mushrooms and a lot of sacred geometry shows up. It wasn't like that. Just really warm feeling. And the first thing I did was like, all right, guys, come on, sit around me. Let me tell you some stories. And I was just cracking joke after joke after joke. I even had the shaman sit out of his seat and he goes, I'll follow you anywhere. And he sat next to me, and it was just great to watch everybody huddle around and listen to my stories, right? So I kind of got my clarity from that, because I was like, yo, I need to do my comedy again. You know, I haven't done it in 13 years. I was pretty good at it when I did do it, and everybody tells me to do it. So that's why I kind of went there for it. And then all of a sudden the shaman's like, yo, you need something a little stronger, I think. And I'm like, okay. And I was ready to get out of the tent because people started showing up. And I didn't want to be greedy. But he was like, no, come on, we're going to do it again. But this time you're going to snort it. So I ended up snorting it. Bro, I didn't feel nothing for a few minutes. And then the next thing you know, pew, gone. I was gone. I couldn't even explain how it was. It was like this distorted, absolute. And then my whole left leg, because of my ailment, usually when I eat mushrooms, it tightens up. But I always feel like when I'm taking psilocybin, it's actually repairing my muscles. I really have that feeling. And this thing was shaking my fucking leg like a motherfucker. And they were looking at me and they were like, you good, Chris? And I was like, yeah, bro, I got this. I couldn't talk though. It was so hard to talk. And then after I finished throwing up, which I found out later, it wasn't throw up, it was just saliva. She told me, the one girl that was in the tent with me. And then after I finished all that, it was crazy because I told them a story before I did this, and I thanked them for this whole thing. And I told them I put a video up on the Ocsi show about a rooster, which is the last video I posted. You'll see it on the YouTube page. Tell me why when I was throwing up the whole time, they had the music playing kind of, they had the maracas, they were playing, chanting some songs, and all I could hear is that fucking rooster crowing back over and over and over and over while I was purging out whatever the fuck was in me, you know? And the whole time, instead of freaking out, I wanted to be like, oh, I can't wait till I start throwing up. I'm gonna fucking tell them about this rooster joke. So that's how I knew comedy was what I gotta do. And I came out of that tent, I was telling them like, man, you guys don't even know me, wait till you see. And they were kind of like trying to be very like caring, and we know you, Chris, it's okay, tell us. I'm like, no, motherfuckers, I'm the mayor, dog, you'll see. And anyway, ended up having them all laugh in the tent. I probably was the only one that had everybody laughing. And then when I was getting out, I kind of needed a little help to walk out of there. So I told my neighbor to like, let me hold his shoulder, and I'm walking out and everybody's looking at me and I'm like crying, but crying of joy, like everything was coming out of you. It was amazing. I felt so euphoric. And I come out of the tent and I go, motherfuckers, this is the best shit I ever did. I swear to God. And then everybody looked, they laughed. I sat on this bed, they gave me some other stuff. I ended up snorting up my nose. I forgot what it was called. But then that just relaxes you, and it was just super joyful. That's what I got. I don't know other people, they might have had some traumatic things they were dealing with. I didn't really have that because I put all my traumatic shit behind me years ago. So I always tell people to just gotta let it go, Can't hold on to old shit. And so then after that, I kind of like hung out there. People were coming and going. I was making friends. And then I stayed for the evening ceremony, which was a little different. They gave us some, damn, I wish I knew the names off the top of my head. But I'll get them. I'll put them in the comments. How about that? But this drink they gave us with mushrooms and some kind of cacao, or I forget what it was called. I drink it. You have to put your intentions in the cup. So while you're doing this whole thing, and my thing was to stop, to figure out what I need to do next, which I figured it out. It's gonna be doing my stand-up and comedy again. And I wanted to get rid of shit habits like cigarettes. I never said weed. I'm always gonna smoke a little weed. And I also said because you have to make a mantra after, and you have to listen to it every day for 22 days because what we did with the frog is we reset our neural pathways. So literally that's what I did. And you could feel it. I'm telling you, I felt like I was getting ripped apart, but I was cool with it. It makes sense? It was like bad but good. And so anyway, after I drink this fucking ayahuasca water, fucking this mushroom drink, I started sitting there and I'm being nauseous. So I ended up throwing up. Nobody else threw up. I did. It was like about 6 of us sitting around the campfire, fire pit. And I throw up and I'm like feeling bad. I'm like, shit, man, I just wasted everything I drank. And my friend was like, my neighbor was like, nah, it's all good, Osh. You had to do it. You needed more shit out of you. And I swear to God, when I did that, it literally, like, one time I threw up, I felt something come out of my throat, and it just cleared my throat. I feel like it was the cigarette habit just throwing out, right? Because after I did the bufo, the frog, I smoked a cigarette after I, finally wore off. And I was like, that sucks. I thought it was going to help me kick it. And then when I did this iowasca capsules or whatever they had, which I'm still going to go do real ayahuasca and like out in the woods. I mean, we were in the woods, but I want to do something that's not in a capsule form. But this caked my ass. Holy shit. Not only did, when we ate these capsules, everybody was sitting there, and then all of a sudden, everything got super, super distorted. I mean, I couldn't see the bucket next to me. I was like, where's the bucket? I'm going to throw up. And the girl next to me was like, everybody was freaking out at first. They're like, oh my God. I go, is it just me, or you can't see shit? And one girl next to me was like, oh my God, what's going on? Everybody's kind of panicking. I'm kind of cool as a cucumber. I never even got out of my seat. So literally, that's pretty much what happened there. And then I remember when I actually came to, like when I was able to see again, everybody was like, oh, she good? And I said, yeah, I'm good. And then I'm listening to my neighbors talk right next to me. I don't remember what they were saying, but then all of a sudden there's this Russian couple that was sitting on the other side. I didn't even speak to these people, okay? They didn't even notice I walked with a limp. And all of a sudden I just hear perfect Hungarian, because I am Hungarian. That's what Ocsi means. It's actually itchy, and it means little brother for those that don't know. And I literally was, they were talking about me on literally how I know about myself. And they were saying like, this kid, he sits there like he's our king, and he sits there with pride, and he doesn't let anything bother him, and all these things that he's physically went through, and look how humble he is, and just the way I am, And I'm like, how the fuck these people know that? So I actually go, who the fuck is talking Hungarian? And all of a sudden, I ended up, my neighbors turn around, they look at me, and all of a sudden they're all talking in Hungarian, bro. And I'm like, yo, what? So I've never done this before, so they know what happens. So they started playing along, like, yeah, we are Hungarian. We're all Hungarian. And I'm like, really? What do you mean? All this time? The girl next to me was from Brazil. Now all of a sudden she's talking to me in Hungarian, like perfect Hungarian. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then they're like, yeah, well, welcome back. Osh, we missed you. You're our king, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like, yeah. I go, what is this, like a Hungarian elderly tribe? So apparently I'm a king of a Hungarian tribe, because for 2 hours I was either speaking to them in English, they responded in Hungarian, or in mondtam valamit magyar, and they responded back to me in fucking Hungarian. And then once it wore off, I look at my neighbor and I'm like, yo, man, and I said something to him in Hungarian, and all of a sudden he's like, I don't understand Hungarian. I'm like, what are you talking about? You just spoke to me for 2 hours in Hungarian about everything. I was telling them how to be a good person and just be a good person, and it was wonderful. And every time I had something to say, the fucking flames went up. It was insane, man. It was one of the most spiritual, epic things I ever did. It gave me the absolute confidence to know what I already knew. Just do it, bro. That's one. And it pretty much showed me, how, I mean, by the way, I even got another frog as a gift from them. It's hard to explain to you guys, but it kicked my cigarette habit. I'll tell you that much. I swear to God, I haven't even touched one. I even had a drink yesterday, which I really didn't want to do. I had 2 beers the other day first. My friend's in town, so I was like, because I'm not going to stop drinking. I don't really drink a lot, but I couldn't believe how buzzed I was. Even when I smoked for the first time, I couldn't even took 3 hits and I was, because it literally resets everything out of your body. And then I weighed myself. I literally lost 5 pounds, got rid of my little pooch. And it's literally all those toxins in my body that was, cigarettes and the years of probably the drink, But I feel amazing. My back doesn't hurt, so I do recommend it to a lot of people. So if you got any traumas you're trying to deal with, trying to let go of stuff, you're trying to figure out stuff, it will show you. And it sure did. So I'm really looking forward to doing it again. If anybody's interested, please let me know. And they're doing a ceremony this weekend. It's out here in Davie. It's a nice little, you'll see in the videos that I'm going to post before this one. I wish I got better ones. It was hard to talk when I was there because you had to be very quiet, people. You didn't want to interrupt other people's ceremonies. But a lot of people had, a lot of screaming. A lot of people were freaking out. I'm cool as a cucumber, so for me, it definitely did what I was looking for. And like I said, I wanted to kick the cigarette habit. And in the first video I post talking about going there, I was smoking one. And now I don't even want one. So, God bless you all. And I hope you guys try it out. Hit me up.